Bride-Haylee.
The voltage is surging, the slab is prepped, and the master switches have been thrown. Welcome back to the laboratory. I'm Franken-John.
And I'm the Bride-Haylee. You are listening to episode 3 of Stitched Together, the ultimate horror and haunt culture lab.
If you survived our deep dive into John Carpenter's Halloween last week, welcome back to the slab. Today we aren't pulling a movie file out of the vault. Instead, we are leaving the laboratory walls behind entirely to step straight into the chaotic, beautiful heart of the real-world horror community.
That's right. We are taking a trip right into our own backyard to dissect our absolute wildest, most nostalgic moments from a legendary tri-state staple, Monster-Mania Con, held in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Oaks, PA, and Baltimore, Maryland.
We have been walking those crowded hotel hallways for years, and today we're giving you the ultimate unfiltered look at what makes this con the beating heart of East Coast horror culture. We're talking mind-blowing celebrity autograph encounters, hunting through the madness of the dealer rooms, and the unwritten laws of con survival.
So pack your convention bags, grab your Sharpies, and let's throw the lever on Act 1. John, take us straight to the Crown Plaza.
All right. So, yeah, we always go, well, no, we don't always go to the one in Cherry Hill.
Mainly go to the one in Cherry Hill. That one's the most convenient for us. I mean, Oaks, PA isn't really all that bad for us either. Just it would always fall around the time that we would be in Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights thus far. So we've yet to make it. But Cherry Hill seems to be our home base.
Yeah. The first thing we have to talk about is, so the hotel is right next to, it's not a hospital. It's like a medical center, if you will, right?
Yeah, I think it's called a hospital, though. Maybe like a satellite of a main hospital.
It's like, it's an outpatient, though, right?
I think so, yeah. Like, I don't think anybody's admitted there or anything.
So the first thing that you notice when you go there, there's no fucking parking. There's like a not an awning, but a closed.
It's an awning.
Yeah,
I would
I guess,
say.
metal.
I think it's solar. They have
Is
solar
it?
panels on it. I'm pretty sure.
But you're driving all around, and there's just people walking on like main roads and side roads and whatever. We usually get lucky. There's an old Mexican restaurant, right?
It was something, yeah.
We usually park over there. It's not a far walk, but it's a shit show parking there.
Yeah, the restaurant is no longer operational, so it's just shut down, and we take advantage of the parking lot. I mean, there are ample parking spaces on a regular basis. I wouldn't say there's no parking, but with the crowd that it draws, especially on your peak days of Saturday mainly, good luck.
When we went there, it was a couple years ago when Brad Dourif was there.
Mm-hmm.
That line was out the frickin' door. That was the first time that I think that they had somebody. So there's, well, technically 4 areas. When you walk in, there's a vendor room to the left. There's an autograph room to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go down the hallway a bit. There's more vendors there. There's
5, I think, huh?
5 what?
Rooms.
Well, oh yeah, because there's all right. So the vendors, there's like 3 sections there. Right? So then you have the specialty photo ops there to the right, and then if you go all the way out to the left, that other building, there's
like the main ballroom.
Yeah, there's the autographs there. But so the time where Brad Dourif was there, they had him up on like the 4th floor or something like that.
He had his own floor. I'm assuming probably holed up in like a business center, maybe something like a meeting area of just his own. But
his line started downstairs, and then they told you, all right, now you can go up in the elevator and wait in another goddamn line. I think we did that, right? We got upstairs and we said, forget it.
Yeah.
It smelled so musty up there too. It smelled like that area was cordoned off or whatever. It was
I don't know if it was the hotel itself or if it was the people in the hallways. I'm not sure. Because it was hot.
It didn't smell like BO though. It smelled like must.
I don't know.
Like mothballs almost. It was nasty.
Someone's grandma was there.
Maybe.
So what do you feel would be like survival strategies, if you will, for parking and getting through those lines and having like a game plan?
We never really had problems with the lines to get in, except that the Brad Dourif one that was pretty long. We usually get our tickets at a time. We buy them on our phone, get your wristband or whatever. Right. So that's not really a problem. Again, we've done the parking thing enough where we just go to that Mexican restaurant.
Or the side streets. We've done side streets a little. The year that Kennedy came with us, we did a side street. And the year that we were meeting Mosley, we parked kind of like a couple of blocks down by like a pond, a park kind of area. So I would say just be patient. Don't show up last minute. If you have a photo op at a specific time, give yourself ample time to get there. Find your parking spot, walk in, wait in line to get your wristband, and just realize like everybody else is there to have fun like you are. So don't be that douche that's sitting here complaining about the long lines or being held up. And
most of the autograph, the celebrities or whatever, the handlers, they only accept cash. I mean, some do. I mean, right? I think are they all cash?
I'm not sure.
I think most of them are cash. The vendors, they take whatever.
They're usually pretty good.
Yeah, they have their Apple Pay or what are the Square? You know, the little Square, the tap and all that stuff.
Mint.
Yeah. But yeah, to Haley's credit. Now, hold on. So you can get a skip the line thing, right? Don't they have that still? Where you can skip one line for a celebrity?
Oh, I don't know.
I remember you can, because I think we did that in that front room once.
Okay. For who? Do you remember?
I think it was for Lillard, no?
Was it? Okay.
Because that line, so when Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich was there for Scream,
always draw such a crowd.
Yeah, that line was around this restaurant and down the thing. It was 100 people deep at least.
A lot of kudos to them. I haven't experienced it myself. I mean, we met Matthew Lillard and he was amazing. He was awesome. Really down to earth, like really chill, cool guy. I can't say enough good things about him. But I would read on Facebook, social media that, you know, there's a specific time when the celebrities are done meeting, signing, taking pictures. And there were still a bunch of people in their lines and they were like, well, no, like, you know, cut off the line at such and such time, but we're going to finish. We're going to meet everyone in line to meet us and, you know, give them the experience that they want and deserve. And it was a crazy time. Like, I think they stayed till like 2:00 in the morning one time something. It was something crazy. Wow. So I give a lot of kudos and props to them for just being grateful and valuing their fans and the people that admire and look up to them.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't meet Skeet, but again, Lillard was again really cool. He took our camera, our phone, and did selfies. Like he took like at least 5 or 7 selfies. He said I had very nice hair, by the way.
That's the only reason you're like onto him.
But you know, their tables are like kind of right next to each other, and they kept. I remember somebody had, I think, drawn a picture of the two of them, and Lillard yelled over like, "Hey, Skeet, check this out!" You know, and they're like, "Oh, wow, that's really cool." So, you know, to Haley's point, they were like really, like excited to meet their fan, and that's why you go there. You know, people say, you know, don't meet your idols because a lot of times they're underwhelming, and I'm going to say it. I got to meet Thomas Jane last year, the Punisher, my favorite, you know, character or whatever, and I love that movie. I've probably seen it 50 times easily, and I don't know if he was just having a bad day, but you know, I was trying to geek out and be like, you know, I love the movie. I love the way you portray the character. And he was just like, yeah, cool. Like whatever. And we'd seen other conventions on YouTube where he was there, and he seemed better on those. So again, maybe he was just having a bad day or whatever.
Not feeling well.
But Haley wasn't feeling good that day. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to get to go. But she's like, dude, I know that you love the Punisher or whatever. And she said, just go up there. I went up there, met him, got my picture, and just drove home. So did my needful and got the hell out of there. But, yeah. So I know we don't see it as much here. Like that. What was the video we saw the other day? Monster-Palooza. They had so many cosplay people at that thing on YouTube. We watch. I mean, we get some cosplay at this thing. It's, I don't know. It's a weird setup. Like again, it's in a hotel. And like, you know, it's like 5-6 different areas. So I guess it's a little difficult to be cohesive. We've seen, what are the ones down in Florida?
Spooky Empire.
Yeah, where it's like an entire like warehouse where there's just like 50 tables on a wall for celebrities. So I don't know. It's a little disjointed.
Yeah. We went to East Coast Haunters Convention, I want to say it was called. It was kind of like the East Coast version of Trans World that takes place in the Middle East. And that one is in Oaks, PA, where Monster-Mania is occasionally held as well. So that might be a better area for the convention. The setup. Did
we do a Monster-Mania anywhere else yet?
We did one in Baltimore.
Is that where Bernthal was?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember. I remember there's an escalator, right? Wasn't there an escalator?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I remember that. I was totally geeking out there. I don't remember the place. I just know I got to meet 2 Punishers.
Bernthal, done.
That's right. Got to meet 2 Punishers.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's surreal when you're there because you see these celebrities in person and you're like, wow, they really are just like you and me. Like they just seem so normal.
I'm trying to think, did anybody seem like, oh, I'm holier than thou type thing? Like, I don't want to be bothered with you.
I don't think so. I mean, we talked to numerous different people, and I mean, like some I would say were friendlier or more welcoming than others. I'll go ahead with that. But I don't think it was anything. Like I remember Eli Roth. And I don't want to say he was rude because I don't think that at all, but he was a little standoffish, maybe.
I think it was after COVID, right?
I was just going to say that, yeah. But I think he was a little on edge and hesitant germ wise.
Yeah.
And I mean, rightfully so, you know, to each his own, whatever your comfortability level is, you know, that if whatever is important to you, like definitely abide by. But that's the only one that I could say. So like I said, I would never say, oh, he was rude,
Right.
but he was just kind of, you know, arm's length.
Yeah, but he did talk to us. You know, I got to talk to him about cabin fever and what's the documentaries he does with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Like
something of horror, I think it is.
Oh, Masters of Horror.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. And yeah, those. Hopefully that comes back. That was really cool. He would take a theme,
a topic,
like supernatural, and they go over all the supernatural movies, and he'd have like the top directors and actors from various genres and stuff, and break those down. So it's cool when you have a bunch of directors and screenplay writers or whatever all geeking out to other directors and
that
stuff
they
like
can
that.
Appreciate other people's work.
Faux show.
Look at you. Is that what the kids say nowadays?
I think they did. I was on Superbad, remember?
Not anymore.
Faux show.
Not anymore. Interesting.
I'm behind the times, Hale. You know that. Now, these things, they go 3 days. There's like a Friday where there's like a pre-party thing. And people get hotel packages. They stay there, they have a party, hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
We always go, well, not always, but we usually go Saturday.
Yeah, for the most part.
Because some of them are only there like Friday, Saturday. They're not there Sunday.
Certain celebrities.
Or only Saturday and Sunday and things like that. But it's the one thing I don't remember who, but when you go to a table, it's, you know, you can get like an 8x10, a picture, and then they'll autograph it, and then you can get a selfie. Now, you can get one or the other, and they'll have a combo, right? So you get like an autograph for $25, and then you know, a picture for $25, or you can get like a $45 for both. It's seeing the prices that some people charge. Like, I don't remember who, but like I think Mosley. Like Mosley was very moderate. It was like $50, and then you see like somebody else who I would not consider bigger than Mosley charging like 120. You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Or you've got the people that are like, oh, no selfies at the table, but you can pay $120 for a professional photo of me at a specific time.
England's doing that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
He's big enough to command that. Yeah,
you're right. Say, like, you know, but like there's certain people that I see that are kind of like no names to where I'll see them announced and I'm like, who are they? Like, what were they in? And I got to delve into it, and some of them will do it. And that's when I'm like, well,
like
why?
If those, like, the Welcome to Derry, those kids were there this last time. Now, if they did some shit like that, you'd be like, bro,
right?
Who are you talking?
Although the professional photos, I especially love the ones of the celebrities in costume.
Oh yeah.
Like we got you know, Jason in costume. We did Killer Klowns in costume. We did Spencer from Ice Nine Kills in costume. So those I feel are worth it. You know, if there's somebody that I'm really into meeting, we'll definitely pull the trigger and be like, oh, in costume, let's do it.
For sure. Faux show.
Oh.
I wish Bernthal would have been, or Thomas Jane. That would have been cool.
In costume?
Yeah, if they were in the vest or whatever, that'd be so cool.
Plus, like, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs, but you would think them getting in costume should be a hell of a lot easier than Killer Klowns getting in costume.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they had people putting them in the costumes and handing them their props and shit like that.
They had to take breather breaks sometimes, and no offense, but those actors are up in age.
Yeah.
So that, you know, some of them are taking it off and they're sweating and they're like, oh, just trying to catch their breath on the sideline.
Yeah, they took their break right as we were next in line, so we got to actually just hang out there with them a little bit and see the process of these big heavy ass masks and their ray guns and shit. So
they're really impressive in size and detail, and I mean, you see it on the TV, another classic, Killer Klowns, but you know, actually seeing it in person, and it's humbling to be like, I don't think I could wear that. Absolutely not.
So we actually have started our own autograph book.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call it?
John and Haley presents Collectors of Chaos.
And it's all of our 8x10s that are signed. Either so when you can get the professional photo, or like I said, at the tables or whatever, they'll have like an action shot in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a headshot or something like that. When we met Spencer from Ice 9, he had one. He was shirtless with his abs and stuff, and I think he had an axe or something.
Yeah.
Looked like he was posing for like a fireman's calendar. It was funny. So we got that one, got it autographed. Not for us, it was for our dog trainer. What's her name?
Oh my God, Liz.
Yeah, Liz.
Wow,
I'm losing my mind today.
You're a shitty friend.
I am.
She's a friend of like 10 years. I've known her longer than I know you.
Sorry, don't.
Ooh.
Anyway, so we have this book with all of them in there. So hell, what is one of your favorite celebrity encounters? And then what is one of your favorite pictures, autographs that we got?
Oof. All right. Favorite celebrity encounters.
Now, it doesn't have to be at Monster-Mania. So we've been to a couple, like some of the toy shops and stuff like that. We've met people there too.
Definitely. Again, there's a few that stand out to me. I know we mentioned Matthew Lillard already. He was cool. I think Richard Brake was really cool. He stands out to me. He just seemed genuine, real. Like you felt like you were hanging out with a buddy, as opposed to a celebrity being like, "Oh, I'm so ritzy."
Yeah, we had tickets to a celebrity photo op. It was him, Mosley, and was it someone else too? Wasn't there
I think
three
it
of
was
them?
the two of them.
But they were in costume, no?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we got there too late and we missed it. So when we went to go meet Brake and whatever, we told him, we're like, "Oh, listen, we missed it." And he genuinely looked upset for us.
Disappointed.
He's like, "You missed it?" He's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Blah blah blah. He took some really cool photos with us, and he told us, did you see Bill Mosley? We've met Bill like twice, and Haley actually got me I got it for you.
You got me a cameo.
Yeah, a cameo from him doing Otis and stuff like that. But sorry, I kind of interrupt you.
Doug Bradley stands out to me too. I just enjoyed him. Like, he had me sit down in the chair next to him. Like, we were just really just riffing, just, talking about different things. And he seemed, he was humble. He was quiet.
Yeah.
But I think he's just a humble, quiet man. Like, by no means was he standoffish or anything.
No.
And again, it just felt natural. It felt like I was hanging out with a friend, not necessarily somebody who's like, "Oh, pinky up, pinky up."
And he seemed, I don't know, this is going to sound weird. He seemed to command the room in a way, like almost like royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were sitting there, like, "Oh, look, we're with Doug Bradley. Holy shit." Like my friend Jim, he doesn't really know horror that much, but when we had that picture up, he's like, "Holy shit, you met Doug Bradley, Pinhead. That's pretty cool."
Mm-hmm.
So for Jim to know that is pretty cool. But yeah, you're right. He was awesome.
Yeah, very much. Just like I said, down to earth. How about you? What do you think your favorite? I mean, aside from the Punisher.
Yeah. Mosley, obviously. Yeah. He's always cool. And when we met him at that toy shop, he was awesome there, along with Forsyth.
Right.
So that was fun. I think McDowell was really cool too.
He was another one that stood out.
Talking about Clockwork Orange, things like that. Oh, Danny Trejo. He was really cool too. I don't remember the whole thing, but he had when he went to prison, whenever he rehabilitated himself and, started doing all this acting. And I think he does like I don't know, like a Big Brother type program, right? So he mentors people. What was funny though is he's pretty short.
Yes,
So getting a picture with him, he's this, machete and, stuff. But he was cool to me. Obviously Lillard was cool. Eli was cool. Those are the ones that stand out, right? But yeah, obviously Bernthal. I don't even remember. I was just like, I was almost gonna cry. I'm like, oh my god, you bring such meaningfulness to the character, the way you portray him. My god, I get all my rage out when you yell Russo. Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever. Shut up.
Have you ever been nervous meeting a celebrity, like walking up to one of their tables? Or just him? Anybody else?
Thomas Jane as well.
Okay.
Because I've loved that movie for so long, and to meet the person where you just, like I said, like some of the movies. Like I watch The Punisher when I'm upset and stuff. It calms me down. Same with The Crow. God, if I can meet Brandon Lee, holy Jesus. Obviously I can't, but just I'm not going to say identify with them, but when you can see the pain on their faces and how they convey that, and you're like, oh my God, I can feel your pain.
Mm-hmm.
You've done your job.
Yeah, it's impressive. Now, are there any other celebrities that stand out that you're like nervous to talk to?
If I ever met Trent Reznor, I think I'd really piss myself.
Oh my god! No, I'm talking about like celebrities that we've already met.
Oh, oh my goodness. No. Okay. How about you?
I get a little nervous, starstruck, if you will. I never know what to say. So I don't want to do the cliche like, oh, I loved you and such. But also like I'm meeting a celebrity, so I don't want to be like, nice weather we're having. So I kind of... And
I'm a geek, so I have my lines. I know what I'm going to say.
You memorize it? You recite it before time?
I know what I want to say.
Stand in the mirror in the bathroom and be like, hello.
Not that, but I know generally what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So that I'm not just like... Oh my God, Doug Bradley. Oh, I loved you, Pinhead. I'm not, I'm not going to be.
I think that would be me. So I kind of, I don't know if you've noticed, I stand behind you and I let you steer the directive and I let you say the line first. And then I'm like, yes, what he said.
Oh, thanks. So I get thrown under the bus. If I fuck up first, then you swoop in and be like, he's just, he's special.
Exactly. Yep. I forgot to put his helmet on today.
So let's talk about the vendors.
Oh, okay.
You could spend a small fortune. Now we
have sometimes.
We have so much shit in this house. It's not displayed. It's
really disappointing.
We have stuff hidden behind dressers and under beds, and just it doesn't do it justice. We talk if we ever move, we need an extra, not a bedroom, but we need a horror room so we can display all of our stuff. But yeah, the vendors, oh my God, they just when you think you've seen everything, there's more.
Nope.
Well, even that video the other day, what was those little mouth things and
oh yeah, I love watching YouTube videos of, internet personalities, content creators going to other conventions that we unfortunately can't get to. So the one the other day was Monster-Palooza out in California, I'm pretty sure. And it's so cool to see people's creations. Because, we get new stuff, but it's kind of... you know the shtick at this point for the most part with the vendors. So when you go to somewhere new and you have new opportunities, it's exciting. But yeah, some people are just so creative, and a lot of things, like John said, that prevent me from purchasing more at these conventions is the room. I mean, and the money too, if we're honest. But it mainly comes down to the room, because I could impulse swipe very easily.
I mean, I'm pretty limited. I'll get anything Punisher, anything Crow, and pretty much anything corpses, House of Spalding. My biggest things are, I have a Punisher on a motorcycle. That was about $300. That was at a collector's store. Mm-hmm. And then the Crow one, that was like $300 too, I think, right? I
think so. He was custom made though.
Well, he wasn't. The backdrop
right,
was.
True.
But yeah, those are some of my cooler pieces.
They're big too. They take up a lot of space. Yeah. They definitely are eye grabbing. You see them the second you walk in. I mean, we've got hundreds of Funko Pops of different horror characters, different, like I have Rick and Morty, I have Golden Girls, John has Seinfeld, like just our hobbies, our interests.
You have a Haley Renish.
I do. You're right.
With Bubby.
Which are cool, but they're not as
unique.
Yeah. Popping. They don't pop. Ooh, pun intended. Funko Pop. They don't pop as much as the Punisher piece that you have, or the Crow piece that you have. I don't think I really have any popping pieces, if you will.
And it's funny. I mean, Beetlejuice is your shit, yet you really don't get anything.
No, I don't.
And we point stuff out to you. Can I be like, "Are you boy-yo-yoing?" And you're like, "Yeah, whatever." Mm-hmm. Why don't you ever get anything?
I don't know. I love Beetlejuice, but It just, I don't know. Like I said, there's so much stuff that we have. I was saying recently that I think the new thing that I'm going to kind of divert to is stickers. They have a lot of horror stickers, custom made, that are usually at these conventions. And I figure they're easy enough to collect. So I figure if I get those and, just start filling up like a binder with maybe some of the dividers, how they're kind of like vinyl.
Yeah.
And kind of put them on there and have something cool.
You had those knives. Mm-hmm. It was Friday 13th and what else? You had like 3 of them.
I think Terrifier. I think 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Those were kind of unique.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. I liked them a lot. They were like girly yet horror. They kind of incorporated both. I liked them.
There's some really good artwork too.
Oh yeah.
Those, like the Samara one, the Franken-Furter from Rocky Horror, the Crow. These are all sketches and stuff like that. The Alice in Wonderland ones that I have, those are, and they're hiding behind a dresser. Those are really fucking cool.
Yeah, we're really disappointing horror fans.
Yeah,
we suck.
These ones that we got last, they're cool.
Yeah,
they're like 3D, but what are they called? I don't know.
I want to say holographic, but that's not it. Is it?
I think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
So like when you look at it from one side, it's this image, and then if you move like a foot to the right, it's an entirely different scene or whatever. Like this one it's Michael, and then when you turn, it's Jason, and then that one's Pennywise, like just normal, and then the other one with his
bloody
teeth and stuff. And Ken has the Five Nights at Freddy's one. So yeah, there's definitely not a lack of vendor. Those
The vendors take up like 3 rooms.
Yeah. Well, what was that convention we went to last one in Philly?
That's the one in Oaks. It's the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center. Yeah.
They had those, the VCR tapes where they made them kind of like a diorama.
Yeah.
Those were cool. Yeah. And then you got like some really interesting, niche things. Like they have the horror plushies,
right?
Or horror
they have
macrame
those
doll things, and
those bears, like the teddy bears, to where they replace the heads with horror characters. Like there's Art the Clown's head on a teddy bear. There's Michael Myers' head on a teddy bear. There's, and sometimes you even get things that really aren't horror. Kennedy was really into My Little Pony at one point, and we were able to get her My Little Pony sketches because, yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
That must have been the Bernthal day. I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I mean, there's.
We have the shadow boxes too. Those were cool.
Yeah. And so this guy, he makes, like Hal said, shadow boxes where he puts images, QR codes. You can string up the LED lights inside of it so it lights up. I have a crow one. She has is it Halloween?
Yeah, I think Michael Myers Halloween.
Yeah. And like the first time we saw him, he had maybe 100. Now when we go there, he has like 500 of all different things.
Yeah.
So you can tell, people get a name for themselves. And
he only had like a small cubicle section at first.
And, like
and now
walls.
we go, now it's like 3 cubicles all put together. And it's really nice to see. Like, it's like, high five, rock on, dude. Like, to see you thriving in, I'm doing what he loves, I'm sure, or else he wouldn't be doing it,
right.
Because it's a hobby. It's not necessarily, your 9-to-5 corporate job. So good for him for doing what he loves, enjoying it, networking, meeting people, and just making a whole experience of it. And that's part of the joy of going is seeing the vendors and the celebrity list and the convention itself just grow and evolve from what it was a few years ago when we started going.
There's for collectors, there's lots of they'll have rare VHS tapes or beta. Lots of like Godzillas and lots of B movie stuff. There's lots of like independent filmmakers and labels and things like that. We never really check them out. We should. You know?
Definitely.
We might find a diamond in the rough type thing, and
Yeah, usually it's so crowded there to where we go into rooms and we just kind of look at what we want to look at, and then we're like, okay, get us out of here. So. Yeah, which it does it a disservice. Like I said, I'm anticipating that maybe going to the one in Oaks, Pennsylvania will be different than the Cherry Hill one. Although when we just went to, the Haunt convention, that was pretty crowded as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. And I don't do well with crowds. I get very pissed off. Although I always say, like at concerts or whatever, those are my people. They're my metal friends. Like I can get along with. But these should be your
people too. I bet you most of them are metal friends. So these are your horror friends.
And this one with Tony Iommi and Bill Ward going to be there.
Yeah.
2/4 of Black Sabbath.
So. What celebrities would you like to see at future conventions that we haven't seen yet?
I'd like to meet, crap. I'm doing great with names today.
You could meet that in the bathroom.
Evil Dead.
Oh, okay. Bruce Campbell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he'd be cool. But I've heard not good things about him.
I have as well. But I mean, who knows how long ago that was?
Yeah.
You know.
And again, maybe an off day. Who knows? Right. Who else? Freddy. Hopefully Freddy. Who else? David Howard Thornton.
Okay.
I had him do we've gotten lots of cameos. I had him do a cameo for Hale's birthday. That was creepy. He was like, "Happy birthday, Haley."
Yeah. He's another one. I mean, last episode we dissected John Carpenter's Halloween and the way that the shape moves and his body language and stuff like that. He's another one that has iconic body language. Like he tells, he's so expressive.
Yeah.
Like with Art the Clown, he's really not very expressive. He never talks, but you could just look at him and feel an emotion depending on, you know, how he's moving, his, you know.
Well, did you? I know you did, but if you haven't, check out his audition tape.
Okay.
For Art the Clown, it is. I mean, obviously that's what ended up being art, but just like Hale said, just
he like flips a switch. It's crazy.
Yeah. And even in what the hell is that movie we just saw? Stream. What was he? Number 3 or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
He had the same. I just hope that he doesn't get like typecast as that.
Well, he's coming up in a new movie. I don't know too much about it, so please don't come at me. But from what I remember, it was kind of like this high school student, and he's kind of like her bad conscience, and he's him. Like,
what do you mean her bad conscience?
Like, he's kind of like the evil Jiminy Cricket.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like he's trying to like have her do bad things, think bad things, whatever. And there's no costume from what I see, to where like Art the Clown, he's kind of, you know, done up, and his character in Stream also done up. This one it's him, you see him, and he has lines, he talks in it.
Oh.
So hopefully he's good.
And hopefully people have an open mind. They're not like, oh, that's not art. Like, right. You know, do art type thing. You know, he's evolving. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't want to be typecast as, you know, hey, the mime.
Yeah, just that.
So to speak. Yeah, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Who else would you want to meet?
I agree with Robert Englund. I'm really bummed about Ozzy.
Did a cameo for Haley too.
Yeah, he did. He did. No, like I said, I'm really bummed about Ozzy. Yeah. He was doing conventions shortly
Jack
before.
Was cool.
Yeah, we did meet Jack Osborne. That was fun. Not at Monster-Mania. We met him at another convention. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say chances are Ozzy probably would have been at this convention with, you know, if 2 of the 4 of Black Sabbath are going to be there, if he was still around and healthy, I would imagine he'd be there. So that's a little disappointing for me.
And wait, sorry, I have a correction. I said Tony Iommi was going to be there. It's Geezer Butler. I was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So, sorry.
Yeah, you should be. I would like to meet probably Lynn Shay from Insidious. I think that would be pretty cool. Or
the Warrens.
Or Tobin Bell from Saw.
That's Jigsaw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool too.
How about Nicholson?
Oh, yeah, I love him.
I wonder why he doesn't. He's beyond that.
Old. From what I hear, he has like dementia. He's kind of like a recluse, kind of like nobody sees him. And when you do, it's few and far in between. So I don't know how his health is. And he's a big celebrity. He's not just horror movies, so...
I know who I don't want to meet. If they had an in-costume op of the nun, oh my God. I don't know what it... Like, I can watch any horror and just... Like, we watched Obsessed? Whatever
Obsession last night.
And there is
which was amazing, by the way. If you guys have the opportunity to go, definitely go see it. I know our local AMC theater, they do discount Tuesday and Wednesdays. Our local
Wednesday too?
AMC does Tuesday and Wednesday, yeah. Our local Marquee Cinema does discount Tuesdays. Like, I think it cost us like $8.50 per ticket to go, which is really good compared to what it is on a normal day. So
a normal day it's $850.
It's pretty expensive.
When three of us go to the movies at over $100, that's bullshit.
Well, it's tickets and snacks, but
still.
it's rough. So we're trying to be a little mindful and frugal. So, but again, if you guys get the chance, definitely go see Obsession. It is worth the hype. I do think it's worth seeing in the movies and not necessarily waiting for streaming. It is a slow burn. Go in with an open mind, give it the time. But
first 20 minutes I was like, this is horrible, this sucks. But by the end I was like, oh, this is good. But,
pretty iconic scenes.
But the point I was trying to make is that I can watch any horror, the bloodier the better. I was laughing when this chick got her face implanted.
Stop. Oh. Spoiler. Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
But
you're welcome, guys.
And I don't really get scared. Although paranormal stuff freaks me out because you can't comprehend or grasp it or whatever. But
paranormal, like ghosts, or paranormal, like demonic possession?
Demonic possession.
Okay.
And religious shit.
Okay.
Which leads me to the nun. That Valak. Oh my God, dude. Every time I saw her, I shudder. I don't know why. So yeah, if that chick, I know she's been at some of these things. If I met her, I'd be like, you scare me. Ha, ha, ha. But if she did like a photo op, like in costume, I'd be, fuck, nope.
We saw a video recently. I don't remember what the specific convention was. But they had the actor who plays Jeepers Creepers getting all doctored up and makeup to do an in photo op. And oof, he's a good one. I wouldn't mind meeting him. I wouldn't mind doing an in costume op with him, photo op with him. He's probably my equivalent of your nun. He gets me.
Really?
Yeah, he gets me.
Never heard you say that, really.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, when it first came out, I was pretty scared. I'm like sitting here trying to do the math. Like, okay, when's the next time he wakes up? How old will I be? Like, I was pretty freaked.
Oh man. So anything more on the? Wait, what's going on? Oh God. Frickin' Igor again.
Ah, you returned from the convention floor, alive. Did you enjoy mingling with the creatures at Monster-Mania? Did you think you were safe back in your cozy little beds? The laboratory never sleeps, and neither will you. The Oracle sees a new shadow creeping over the slab. Your next directive takes you out of the theater and directly into the bedroom. You must set up the cameras, lock the doors, and watch the footage. Franken-John and Bride-Haylee are about to summon a demon. Next time, we are dissecting paranormal activity. Something is watching you from the corner of the room. Do not turn off the lights. And never forget, we are all stitched together in the dark.
Okay. Always keeping us on edge, Igor. Always keeping us on edge, Igor. I feel like Gru.
Gorals.
Always keeping us on edge, Igor. Dr. Nefario. What's his name?
Yeah, Nefario.
Nefario.
I think so, at least.
So I feel like Borat.
Put Borat in a horror movie.
Oh my God. That'd be so good.
They should do that, like a Borat Halloween.
Yeah. Like, what was the...
Hoobie Halloween with Adam Sandler.
Oh my God. That was terrible.
It was funny. It was funny. Yeah. All right. Well, to wrap things up, we want to hear from you, our listeners. What is your absolute favorite Monster-Mania memory, or any horror convention, really? Who is the best celebrity you've ever met, or who was the worst? Head down to the comments on our YouTube channel and let us know.
Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you never... I don't have any bells. What happens when you hit a bell?
You don't have any notifications?
No.
Oh, yeah. They'll literally send a push notification to your phone and be like, oh, so-and-so posted a video. Check it out.
Dude, do you have that? Because you subscribe to so much shit, your phone would just be blowing up.
I sure do.
Oh, God. That's why I don't like to be notified of anything.
Oh, I'm notifying you now.
I think I only like when you text me. That's the only notification I have. Everything else, just block it.
That's an issue.
But yeah, hit that notification bell so you never miss
Unless
a broadcast. Yeah, I might miss our own broadcast. Miss a broadcast, and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
The lab doors are locking and the grids are dropping. Until the voltage strikes again next Friday, keep your eyes on the shadows.
And stay stitched together.
Midnight in the shade, stitched together. Franken-John and Bride-Haylee.